Hello, and welcome back to Showing Up Daily. It has been a minute. I've been incredibly sick. Just kill me now. And today we are going to talk about being overwhelmed. And if you're anything like me, or if you're a human being on the planet Earth, you have probably felt overwhelmed before. Whether it's the small stuff, like doing all your chores and all the mundane bullshit, or it's your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. How do we stop ourselves from feeling overwhelmed? And what are some actionable things we can do to make those overwhelming things seem a bit more manageable? So yeah, anyway, let's just jump into the video. Look, I don't really want to feel stuck, so the first thing I'm going to do is to get unstuck and unoverwhelmed. It's very bright out here, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go for a run and get my legs moving and get my mind unclogged, so let's get to it. Now, a lot of the time I'm struggling with prioritization, and you know, we all do, right? Do I focus on this first, or is this more important? I have no idea. But look, I have a million things to do just like you, and a run doesn't really solve any of that, but hey, at least it's one thing off the list, right? Just got done, big run today, training for a half marathon. I've never run over like 6-7K before. Today we ran for about an hour, around 8.5, nearly 9K, so really stoked. If you've been watching my content as someone who, you know, smoked cigarettes and vaped half their life and was, you know, a drug addict for nearly 10 years, it's a pretty big deal to me. So I've been really appreciative of all the support and everyone pushing me and egging me on every day. One of my goals is to make this a full-time gig. A favor I'd like to ask is subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would help me out massively, and I'd be forever thankful when it would. But anyway, let's get home, jump in the shower, and crack back into the video. So we've come back from our run, feeling pretty good. I think what I found just after returning home and getting dressed and ironing my clothes and stuff like that, because I've ticked one thing off today, it's given me the confidence to get the next thing done and giving me some momentum. So let's just get right to it. Now, as you can see, slowly but surely, I'm ticking some stuff off the list. I've gone for a run, I've had a shower, I've had something to eat. I recorded for my YouTube short, and what you're watching right now, I've been recording throughout the day. So we're getting somewhere. And look, none of us want to do this stuff. It's boring, it feels like a waste of time, but the truth is, I actually feel pretty good. We're ticking things off the list, and I do feel a little bit less overwhelmed. So let's just continue on with that, shall we? And look, getting everyday stuff getting ticked off the list is great and all. You certainly feel good when you've cleaned your room or made your bed or whatever, but let's be honest, there's more scary things that start to eat away. You start thinking about your dreams, thinking about the people who depend on you, your finances or your lack thereof. Maybe your business that you started up isn't going the way you thought, or maybe the YouTube channel you've started isn't getting the views that you're expecting or the subscriber count. So what the hell do we do? Look, to be honest guys, I'm struggling with the exact same thing that you guys are. When it comes to making this content, I'm always thinking about, am I speaking too fast? Is what I'm talking about even engaging or interesting? Am I saying the right stuff? What is it that I have to work on? Is my editing bad? If I focused on all of these things at the same time, I don't really feel like I would achieve any of them. I'd never master anything. And I guess that's sort of what I'm trying to get at, is that maybe it's better to just focus on one thing. Now, how do we pick that one thing? Now, interestingly enough, I didn't get this idea from myself. It actually came from a guy called Jang, who appeared on the Diary of a CEO podcast. And if you watch my channel, you probably know I'm quite fond of that podcast. I think it's really great. Anyway, he is a communication expert and he helps people be more confident speakers. So I really gravitated to this particular piece of content. In this piece, he talks about how his students will come to him and he'll often give them a list of things that they can improve on. And what often happens is they get so overwhelmed and they come to him and say, hey, Vin, what do I focus on? What do I prioritize? I feel so overwhelmed. I'm gonna play the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Because normally what happens after you do that, and I know because my students have done it, and then what happens is overwhelm. Because they go, oh my goodness, there's like 26 things I have to improve. Which one do I pick? And then they'll have to DM me on social media. Which one do I pick? And then analysis paralysis. And to me it doesn't matter. Pick one.
I really struggle with trying to tackle too many things at once. And I'm sure that there's probably a lot of people like you out there that struggle with that too. Maybe not just in regards to speech, but your job, and you're trying to juggle so many things at once. And look, the truth is that it's not that we're just trying to do a lot of stuff, it's that we're trying to like cram it all in and achieve it really quickly. But results take time. In making these videos, I'm really self-conscious. Even when I'm walking around and I'm in my gym wear for my shorts, my YouTube shorts, I feel fat. I wonder if my content's engaging, like I said before, and if I'm actually connecting with people. But to be honest, just by exposing myself more to making content and putting myself through the repetitions, I'm sort of developing a mastery of making content. Now, by no means am I saying that I'm a master content creator. What I am saying is that I'm learning. And this learning process, it takes time. But anyway, I hope you guys took away something from the video today. Really sorry for this one being a bit later. I have been terribly sick, even right now. I'm out of breath a little bit, so I appreciate you guys' patience with me. I appreciate all the love and support. I've also created a poll, which I'm gonna put into the comments just below. Would really appreciate if you guys would take 60 seconds just to fill that out. It would really help me out in understanding what brings value to your guys' lives in terms of content, because I want to make sure that I'm providing you guys something with value. I think that's really important at the end of the day, if you're taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Anyway, that being said, as always, it's been a pleasure. It's quite a nice day now, actually. But anyway, thank you for showing up again. I'm showing up daily. I'll continue to show up daily. And yeah, ciao, ciao.